Alright, here we go. What's up? Um, we are going to be making a um Treyarch zombies map tier list. And this is all my personal opinion, so don't get mad, don't freak out. Also D Machina is not on here, so I will just go ahead at the end and say where I would place it after we get through Tag Toe and all the way through all the maps. So there's God tier, best of the best maps, like perfect. Um, if not perfect, like minimal flaws. We have amazing, has like a flaw or two, but it's not like really anything too bad. It's still a great map. Good. The maps, they're better than average. They're fun to play. They have a few flaws, but it doesn't really bother you that much. I maps, they're like you'll hop on, you'll play them, you'll enjoy yourself, but you won't see yourself going out of your way to play them really that often. Dookie, they're just not the best maps. They're just kind of bad. Flaming Hot Trash Pile are like the worst of the worst. Like you refuse to play it because that's how bad they are. So we're just gonna YOLO and do it. So knocked, knocked. I don't know, man. This is it's a good map. It's been remade a few times, and so it started at World at War. There's a Black Ops 1 version, Black Ops 3 version. It's in the cornfield in Black Ops 2 Transit. It's in Cold War pretty much, but an expanded version of it. Um I mean it's a good map. It's like if you're looking for you don't want to have to go do all the stupid stuff with like power and pack punch and everything. You just want to play just to play and kill zombies. It's a really good map in that sense. It's not too big, but you still have enough room to train. Um it's definitely every version of it I like. It's definitely a good map. Um, but it's not like it's lacking a lot of things like pack punch. Like um, it doesn't have all the perks beside in like the older version. It's just not like that expansive. It's pretty basic, but that's what also makes it good. I would say it's definitely not god tier. Um, I don't think I would put it at amazing because there's definitely it's just a lot of things it's lacking. So I put it definitely not at I. It'd be better than I. So it's good. It's a good map. For Rucked, I know a lot of people love this map. I personally don't like it that much. It's not really like the biggest map. It like the whole map looks generally the same. I don't like how you can spawn in two different rooms. I I don't see the appeal that everyone else does. It's okay. It's not the worst, but it's definitely not good. It's not in the good category. I'd say it's I. Shino Numa. Okay, so I have never played the Black Ops 1, or I mean the, well, I guess Black Ops 1 had one too, didn't they? I never played the World at War version of Shino Numa or the Black Ops 1. I've only played the Zombies Chronicle version, and I like it. I enjoy it. Um, the swamp can be pretty annoying. Um, Another issue with this map, it's just the same thing. Like it looks the same wherever you go for the most part. Like there's minimal differences as far as like the actual traps go. You have the logger, right? That's what it's called. Um, that's fun. You have as far as like perks go, I'm pretty sure you have most perks that were in Black Ops 3, at least in that version. I'm not sure what was in the older versions. So if I'm basing it off of my experience with the map, it's not the greatest, but it's I Doris. This map is fun. Of course, there's that camping spot that you can just abuse. Um, but Doris wasn't that the first map that introduced Pack Punch, I believe. It's a big wide open map, which I like. In the middle areas, and then when you go toward the outside of the map, it's a little more like clustery. But like in the middle of the map, you can just like train and just have fun. Um, it was definitely like if we're comparing it to other maps nowadays, it's not like great, but like it was a big stepping stone for the game. So I'd say it's a good map. Of course, they remade it. I don't know if the remake version's in here. The Giant. No, I don't think so. Yeah, so it's just that version. Keynote or Toe-In. Honestly, it's either overrated by people or underrated. You either love it or you hate it. I'm somewhere in between. I think it's not like god tier. It's not like, oh my gosh, this is insanely good. It was definitely a fun map. Just the aesthetic of it, I love it. The aesthetic, I love how open some parts are, and it's like a good balance everywhere you go. I feel like feels different every room. Um, the little fart dudes, they're annoying, but they add variety to the game. And I like how there's an outdoor and an indoor area. It's just overall a good map. It's not like terrible or like obviously it could be better. It could have more variety. I don't know. It's just the vibe is there for me, but it's not like god tier. You know, it's I'd say it's amazing. So it's still our highest map we have so far. Five, five. The Wonder Weapon honestly isn't the best from what I've seen. I've never used it personally, but I don't like it that much. I don't really like it. It's honestly boring to me. It's the space that you have to work with is very tight in most places. I just don't like the aesthetic of it. I know it's like the white or what is it, the Pentagon? Yeah. Um, I get that. It's not the best aesthetic for a zombies map. I don't know. I personally don't like it like at all. I'd put it in the Dookie category. I don't know. I mean, it's yeah. I'm just gonna leave it in Dookie. I don't like five. Ascension, Ascension. That is a good map for the most part. I like how you start black and white. It's unique. It's never been done before that. Um, it's just I don't know if I mean I don't play this map often, but like I just love the aesthetic of it, the vibe. I just have like there's good feels with this game. You know what I'm saying? With this map. And I mean, it's a basic like I don't know what to talk about. There's nothing like super standoutish or anything. It's just your average good map, I would say. Call of the Dead. Um, what's his name? I'm trying to remember that dude's name that walks around with the lantern. I don't remember. It's like George something. You guys are gonna get mad at me for not knowing, but it's George something Ramirez. Or I don't even know. Let me see. Let me see if I can Google it. Okay. Okay, so it stays on this tab. Okay. Um, is it George Ramirez? Is that what his name is? What is it? George Romero. Oh, I think that's what it is. Yeah, George Romero. Sorry about that. That's neat. The feel, the vibe of the map is really good. Um, I don't know. It's just average. It's okay. Um, I don't know if I want to put up here with these maps because I love these three maps. They're good. I don't think I love Call of the Dead that much. It's definitely better than 5. And I'd say it's better than Verrückt, Shinonuma, and It, and Call of the Dead. They're like about tied for me. Shangri-La, most people when they look at this, they look at how hard it is to like get pack punch and everything. And they look at the monkeys and that's what they see about the map. I honestly, when I look at this map, I just love the like aesthetic. It looks really good. It's a bright map, so you don't have to struggle to see. And I love how it's like in this tropical, like ruins type area. Um, and I agree. Yeah, it's annoying to have to like the way you get pack punch, and the monkeys can be annoying. So, I mean, with that, I would just put it at good. Moon, I hate Moon. Um, okay, Moon isn't that bad. Moon's okay. Moon is. I don't like the anti gravity at all. Really, I don't like the cosmonaut dude that like comes to take your perks. I don't like any of it. I'm not for it. I am not for it, dude. The map looks pretty basic. I mean, I get it's on the moon, but like, I don't know. It's okay. It's it. Transit, okay. The memories I have with Transit are good, but the map itself isn't really the best. You have the fog, you have the denizens, you have lava everywhere. It's on the Black Ops 2 engine, which is older, so it's not necessarily the best. A remake of this I could definitely see being good. Transit is it is good. I still have good memories on it. Um, I love the bus. I love everything about it. It's just there's a few things that could be better for sure. It's definitely not amazing, but it's not. It's better than okay. Nuketown Zombies. It is fun. Nuketown Zombies gives you an element of random surprise with the perks. I love the zombie design on it with the hazmat suits. I love the multiplayer map in Nuketown, so it's I like it in Zombies too. Um, I like how you have both backyards to train or the middle area. You have like three main areas of the map pretty much. I'd say it's a really good map. It's unpopular opinion for sure, but I'd say Nuketown Zombies is amazing. The only flaws are like it's just small and pretty much copied and pasted from multiplayer for the most part. But other than that, oh, Die Rise. The wonder weapon in this map is literally made to kill you. It literally like splotches like splinks. What do you call it? Splitoinks. It splitoinks out oil, pretty much. Slippery pink stuff that literally will make you fly off the buildings. Um, and the map is like big, um, and confusing. I don't really like it. It's just not good. Like you shouldn't be dying the same amount of times that you died to zombies or more. In this map, you will die to fall damage from literally falling off the map and missing a jump. And for that, it is Dookie tied with the 5 for sure. Tied with 5. It's okay. It could be better for sure. It's Dookie. It's just not bad enough to be the flaming hot trash pile. I don't know if anything will be, to be honest. Mob. I have some good memories playing Mob with my sister. It is a fun map. Uh, you have the, like fun storyline with the 4 characters escaping Alcatraz. Of course, you have to build a plane. You have a great aesthetic. You have Brutus. He's fun. Everywhere you go feels like every area you go doesn't feel it feels like it fits the map, but it also doesn't feel the same as every other area for the most part. Um I love the outdoor area. I love how you have the afterlife. Everything about this map is really good. Um, yeah. I mean, the only flaws I would say, I don't even know. There's not that many flaws. I just personally like a few other maps better, so I wouldn't put this at God tier. It's definitely amazing. It's the only reason it wouldn't be my absolute like one of the God tier maps is because it's really confusing and hard to like actually get into, and doing a few things are hard in the map if you're not like a God player. So when I was younger and I played Mob with my sister a lot when we were trying to figure it out and stuff, I remember having memories of it being pretty hard, not too user friendly if you don't like watch YouTube videos and stuff. Buried. Okay, let me tell you, this video is opinion based. Okay, y'all don't gotta y'all don't have to get mad, but Buried introduced the Reagan Mark II, the Paralyzer, the Time Bomb. It had the banking system was the only bad part because you could abuse that, but if you're not purposely abusing it, then you're fine. Just don't play online with other people. Play local by yourself or something. But like, I don't know. Buried, like you have Leroy, um you have introduction of chalks, which were just free money, which that's not bad. I like free money. You have the witches, which are really fun to like. You have different parts of the map that feel different, but they still fit the map. That's what I like about it. I like how you can go through the well to get into the maze, into the well, or you can go past the well and go to the pack punch. But you can go into the well and go back to the spawn room, but on the floor where you couldn't be before. And that's a really good place to just stay and chill. I get people say the map's like a bit easier than others, but that's if you like abuse it with the banking system, and also I guess it's easier in other ways too, but it's fun. It's just the map's meant for fun. I don't see many flaws with it, and I have so much good memories on it. I have to put it at God tier. I have to. I have so many good memories with it. Origins, that's God tier. We're not even gonna argue about that. Origins, besides Buried, Origins has to be what I have either the same or almost as much memories as I do, if not more, than Buried. One time, like me and my sister were playing with just us two. We were able to make all four stabs. It was so fun because I had the wind one, of course, my favorite one. She had the lightning one, and I just remember making the stabs, going for the stabs every game, and it was so fun. I love the aesthetic of the map, the World War One trenches. Great, like great setting. I loved everything about it. I love the big robots. It was just amazing. I don't even see any flaws with this map except for that a it was definitely it, it was user friendly, but at the same time it wasn't. There were some things you could do easily, like turn on all the generators and stuff, but there were also some things like making the stabs and upgrading them and stuff that like was hard if you didn't know what you were doing. But honestly, I'd say Origins has to be God tier. Shadows of Evil. This one I already know exactly where I'm putting this. Amazing. This was an amazing map. It was better than good, but not quite God tier. This map, it just introduces so many things like the tentacle dude. Forgot his name. The map, I love the setting. Definitely one of my favorite settings, if not my favorite. Just the city with all the lights, everything about it. I don't know. This map's just really good. It's just, I'd say it's just a bit hard for like it being a starter map. Definitely, if it's first, it was the first map on Black Ops 3. It should have. That's the one that is free that when everyone is trying to see if they want to play zombies, they'll go to the first map of the game because that's the only one they'll have because they wouldn't have bought DLCs, um, unless they came with multiplayer maps, of course, which sometimes they did. Usually, think they did usually, but even then they would start with the first one, and it's not like there's quite a bit of things about it that like make it seem like it should have been a DLC map because it's a bit hard for like if you don't know what you're doing. Especially with the flying thingies. The one big dude, I forgot his name. I don't play Shadows of Evil too much recently, but I don't know. I'd say it's definitely amazing. Der Eisendrache. A lot of people love this because it's just like a good map. I've never really played this that much, so this is my personal list. When I did play it, I didn't really like it. I thought the map looked boring. There were a few cool things about it, but all in all, it wasn't like most people would put that like god tier or amazing from what I've heard, how much people like it. I'm putting it at eight. I like maps like Transit, Shangri-La, Ascension, Derice, Noct. I like those all better. And I think Dreisendracht's okay. It's not bad. It's one that I would hop on, play a few matches, and be like, all right, that was fun. Now let's go play a different map. It's not one I would grind out. Zetsubo. I do not like Zetsubo. I think it's stupid. It's literally just a swamp. And we already had a swamp map. We don't really need another one. It honestly just sucked. It was boring, looked boring, felt boring. I don't like Zetsubo. Actually, no, because it can be fun. It can be fun. It's okay to like the first match or two you play on it. It'll be decent, and then it'll get boring. Garrod Crovey. Um, I'd say it's good. You have the introduction of the Reagan Mark III, and you have a big dragon. I love the map itself. It's just the playing of it. I don't know. I don't feel too comfortable with it. It feels like it's too much. But it's definitely a good map. It looks cool too. Revelations was literally just copying and pasting a ton of maps onto each other, which was okay. It wasn't a bad idea. It was really laggy though. No matter when I played, it was always laggy. It wasn't too original. So for that, I'd say they didn't really try with it. Blood of the Dead is a Mob of the Dead remake, but worse. I'd say it's dookie. It's literally Mob of the Dead, but in the Black Ops 4 engine, which sucked because they had none of the actual perks that were like in every other Black Ops. It was terrible. Not terrible. That sounds mean. It's a map. Mob of the Dead is a map made for. Uh, Mob of the Dead is a map made for the classic Black Ops, like Black Ops 2. Uh, I could see Mob being on Black Ops 3 as well, but I cannot see Mob being a Black Ops 4 map. It doesn't really work with the engine. Also, they got rid of a few key components of Mob that I liked. Classified is basically the 5, so nope, don't like that. Voyage of Despair. Mm, I'd say it's better than most of these maps I see down here, in my opinion. I just love the map. Hmm? Yeah, pretty much. Sorry, someone came in my room. It gives me hijacked vibes though, Voyage of Despair. Um, just because it's Call of Duty and it's a boat, but it's supposed to be Titanic, which is also really cool. Iconic story. Um, I like the look of it, but there's not much room. It's a lot of cluster. Also, it was on Black Ops 4, so it kind of sucked because it didn't have perks and stuff. I feel like if they made a remake version of Voyage of Despair, made it better, it could have been better. 9. This was the one Black Ops 4 map I enjoyed. It was a lot more user-friendly, a lot easier to understand. I think the most Black Ops 4 maps were. You still don't have the perks, but at least it makes sense in this game. Because in this one, there was 4 areas, each with a different god or goddess, like representing the area with the statue of them, and you get the perks that correlate with them, which makes sense. Um, I like I like the different areas; they just look appealing, and the map just altogether is definitely the best Black Ops 4 map. Dead of the Night. Mm, I'd say Dookie. I didn't enjoy it much. I thought it was bad. I don't know what to say about it. I don't really like Black Ops 4 maps at all. It just wasn't good. I don't know what to say about it. I just don't like Black Ops 4 maps. I didn't like the aesthetic of that map that much. And that's my personal opinion. Ancient Evil. Mm, hmm. Sorry. Um, I don't know. Hold up. Give me a second. Yep, okay. I got these mixed up. I mixed up Ancient Evil and Dead of the Night. I forgot which one was which, so I mixed it up completely. Dead of the Night, I love the aesthetic on this map. Um, I like this map a lot, actually. It's a good map, I'd say. I would mix it up with Ancient Evil, which I hate. Ancient Evil's dookie. Sucks. Um, it's just boring. It just looks bad, and it's boring, and it's Black Ops 4. Alpha Omega, basically Nuketown, but expanded. Mm, it, it had the dual-wield ray gun Mark II elemental ray guns. It was also in Nuketown, which I like. It was the brightest map of Black Ops 4, and I have a thing for bright maps like Shangri-La too. I love when you can actually see. So I'd say Alpha Omega was good. Definitely shouldn't it could have been more innovative. I don't like the bunker in that map. It's too clustered. It's a harder map because of how clustered it is. And if you stay up on the top, then you can't do quite a bit of things. That's my personal opinion with it. Tagged or Toten was good. I like it more than Alpha Omega, so I have to put it at least in the same category. It aesthetically was pleasing. The setting. It was basically Call of Dead, but not completely snowed out. It still was snowed out, but not as much. Um, the zipline, it's fun. It's pretty simplistic. That's why it can't be amazing, but it was good. And then where would I put D Machine? Is what you're all wondering, since there's no actual thing for it. This may come as a surprise to everyone, but I was gonna say God tier, but I changed my mind. It's not that good. I'm gonna put it in amazing. Okay? So if D Machine was here, it would be an amazing. It's a great map. I love the bosses on it. They're not too hard, but they're not too easy. I love the weapon, the pool, the loot pool, just of Cold War in general. Um, I love how you have different rarities of weapons in this one, so you can get a better version of weapon. I like the armor. They had the introduction of um the Dark Ether storyline. You can go into the Dark Ether, get the Pack Punch. It's also really user friendly. It's a generally easy map in general. Um, but that's a good thing about it. That's why it's not god tier, because it's not super complex. It's not super expansive. But it also is simple, but it's not too simple. It's not like Noct. It's an expansion of Noct, and that's what makes it good. I like just the vibe of it. Love the plain wing area you can chill on. I like how you can get different types of grenades, besides just like Semtexes and regular grenades and claymores and that kind of stuff. You can get a wider variety in the same map, and it's just really a great map. It is amazing. Not god tier. I don't have as many memories on it's buried in Origins, but that's just because it's newer. Maybe if I were to redo this list future on, um, later on in the future, I would rate it higher maybe, but amazing is still a really high rating. It's like on the verge of being god tier, but it's not quite as good as buried in Origins. And that is my full Treyarch Zombies maps tier list. Thanks for watching.